attacked 2-year-old Poms, and they tend to occasionally fight. Should I separate them or let them figure it out? Never seen any injury, but wondering more emotionally about injury, I guess. So,
Your choice, dog's choice. So you decide, intervene if it's upsetting you, tell them, go to your bed, lie down, be quiet. If you want to know the dog's choice, you take hold of one by the collar, see what the other one does. Does it run and hide and not come out for a week? Or does it come up to the dog you're holding and say, hey, do you want to play? And then vice versa. But you answer the question yourself, there's no damage done. So basically you can do whatever you like as long as you're happy, your dogs are happy.
If the dogs are happy, I would say, I love the bully test that Ian's describing, where you hold one and to see, because some people are, I mean, I'm not saying you are in this case, but sometimes it's play or it's rough play or it's a little discussion squabble that needs to be done. So it's good to take the temperature and see how they're feeling. Are they enjoying this? Who's the instigator? Take turns with the collar holding thing when this happens. But I would say I wouldn't let them practice kind of crappy behavior that you don't want to see more of. I mean, it means that, behavior is always in motion. And if it's not going in the direction you like, which often it won't be because humans and dogs have different ideas about what's acceptable and normal and fun, you've got to constantly be curving, correcting the route a little bit. And that just means not taking things for granted. Even in trained dogs or dogs that get along, still do some classical conditioning, still do some side-by-side walks and some fun training together, and still teach them to sit near each other with their toys and not bother each other, or whatever it may be that would help your dynamic thrive versus maybe chip away with annoyances or irritation. Going back to a joyful little Eve and her nightly and daily, morning and night and evening Zooms and band leading with getting everybody going. She also can be too much for Villa sometimes. My other little terrier, who's only not even a year older than her, who thinks she looks so mature now next to an adolescent border terrier. And so I don't let her harass her. I mean, I do let them work some stuff out. I don't let Villa tell her off. But often I look at Villa and she's like, I don't want to tell her off. I don't want to play. I don't want to fight. I don't want to babysit. I want her to go away, and I want her to calm down. So then I do intervene and say, Eve, come and get your chew toy, or come over here with me, or tether her to me for a minute. I'm going to hold a leash until she settles back down, or remove Villa, let her go hang out with another dog in another room, because I don't want the classical conditioning work that's happening between Villa and Eve to be that Villa starts to really not like Eve, because that will be a slippery slope. So it's a little bit of both, right? There's not an absolute here. I think you have to play, and I do. You watch, you see, how's it going? Is it one-sided? How's the other one look? Does it not bother them? And then intervene, as you say, as Ian says, if other dogs are, if they're happy. Don't intervene if they're not happy. Don't intervene if they're happy, intervene if they're not happy.
Most dogs fight because they are in fear. That's why the best time to stop a fight is before it even happens. Watch this next video to learn about how to train fearful dogs.